What is up, explainers? Today, we are diving headfirst into one of the wildest social media storms you've ever seen, and the huge story it was trying to cover up. If you love getting to the bottom of weird news, smash that subscribe button and let's go.
So it all kicks off with a classic move, right? The old sleight of hand. The whole point is just to get you to look over there, so you totally miss what's actually important.
And what exactly were we supposed to be looking at? Because let me tell you, it gets weird, like truly off the charts bizarre.
Okay, first up, a video of Donald Trump's head on the body of an elite athlete who is pole vaulting. Yeah, you heard me right, pole vaulting.
Then, as if that wasn't enough, we get him dancing to YMCA with the dude from the Cracker Barrel logo. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up.
And maybe the strangest of all, a video of a political opponent with a suddenly very, very long neck. A giraffe neck. What on earth is even happening?
All right, to figure out what's going on with all these memes, we have to hit pause for a second. Because the real story isn't what was being posted, it's what was being buried.
See, at the exact same time this absolute meme apocalypse was unfolding online, something much, much more serious was going down in the news. Survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse were giving these gut-wrenching testimonies to Congress.
And the context here is explosive. You've got these incredibly powerful testimonies, which bring up Trump's past connection to Epstein. And then, to pour gasoline on the fire, a Republican ally, Marjorie Taylor Greene, actually calls on him to meet with the victims. For any politician, that is a full-blown PR nightmare.
So, right as that story is hitting the headlines, Trump's Truth Social account just goes into absolute overdrive. A total posting frenzy. Let's look at who was in the line of fire.
Target number 1, longtime Democratic rival, Adam Schiff. And yeah, he's the guy who got hit with that super weird doctored video we talked about, the one that gives him that crazy long neck while he's criticizing the president. The goal here seems pretty simple, just pure visual ridicule.
All right, next up on the list, California Governor Gavin Newsom. Newsom got hit with a couple of really strange edits. In one, they slapped his head onto a boxer's body who's squealing. In another, he's suddenly wearing a fake Trump 2028 hat. Just wild.
Okay, so we've had politicians. And now things take a hard left turn from the political to the just totally random. The next target? The restaurant chain Cracker Barrel. No, I am not joking.
So his whole thing was apparently part of some online campaign against the restaurant because they changed their logo. And that's where we get that video of him dancing with the logo guy and that other pole vaulting meme where a fake Trump is literally saving the old logo. It just shows you how off the rails the distractions were getting.
And you knew this was coming. The meme spree wouldn't be complete without reigniting that old, long-running feud with comedian Rosie O'Donnell.
And this one got pretty ugly. We're talking a distorted picture of her, plus a threat to revoke her U.S. citizenship. So this shows it wasn't just, silly memes. It definitely got aggressive.
But, and this is a big but, here's where the story gets really interesting. The people being targeted by this meme storm, they didn't just stay quiet. Oh no, they clapped back, hard.
Governor Newsom's team just dropped this ice-cold burn. They posted the doctored video and simply said, reduced to a reply guy, sad. For anyone who lives online, you know that is a savage takedown.
But the absolute knockout punch came from Rosie O'Donnell. She reposted that horrible picture of herself and just laid out the entire game plan for everyone to see. She wrote, "Am the distraction. Epstein's survivors are the reckoning." Boom! She just connected all the dots, right there.
So all this chaos, all these memes, it all leads to the million-dollar question, what is the point? What's the end game of all this?
Well, the source we're looking at actually gives it a name, trademark distraction mode. And the formula is actually pretty simple when you think about it. When a total nightmare of a news story comes back to haunt you, you just frantically post about, well, everything else. You create a spectacle so loud, so bizarre, that people can't help but look away from the real story. And that leaves us right here. Is all this online chaos some kind of brilliant, next-level political strategy to control the story? Or is it just noise, a desperate attempt to drown out something you really, really don't want people talking about? So what's your take? Is it a calculated strategy or just pure chaos? I really want to know what you think, so drop it in the comments below. And hey, if you dug this explainer, do us a huge favor and smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. Thanks for hanging out with us.